guys, you're watching the National Sand Ring News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. We're here at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California, getting ready for Top Fuel, first session of the weekend for these guys. And it's going to be Matthew Ludlow and the Coldwater Kid Top Fuel dragster coming out first. The first car down the track here and qualifying this weekend for Top Fuel. Sun's starting to go down a little bit here, starting to cool off some. Spinning it over. So here comes Matthew Ludlow and the Coldwater Kid Top Fuel car, sponsored by the fine folks at FS Curtis. And Arizona air compressor. So first pass of the weekend for these guys. Here we go. Matthew Ludlow goes 223. 223. Great job for the Coldwater Kid team, laying down a really nice pass to start the weekend for them. A great run for the Team Ludlow, Coldwater Kid. 223. So here we go with Dennis Reich in the hammer down Top Fuel dragster coming up on the far side. Dennis is Larry Mine and Jeep is the tow vehicle over there. Dennis is your current world record holder in Top Fuel. He ran 2.20 here. I think it was last year's event. So we're getting ready for Dennis Reich in the hammer down Top Fuel dragster.
Earlier today, we will see him all weekend as well. Larry Meyer Motorsports will
Track's working tonight. It looks like it's in a lot better shape than it was for Q1. You saw the results. Everybody was a little off in the first session, but Top Fuel guys, they weren't out this morning, or this afternoon I should say. They just came out for this session and everything seems to be good. So we'll see what Dennis can do here. Shout out to Bud there, checking in. I don't know what the mile per hour was. Scoreboards aren't working yet, so I'm going off of Dan the Man's announcing, and I never did hear a mile an hour, so bear with me a little bit here. We're going to have a little difficulty getting the times to you, but we'll have the full rundown later tonight, and I'll tell them to you as I hear them. So we're getting ready for the, clear the top end off. It's like Matthew shut it off, stopped just around the corner, but they're going to pull him off because he's a little too close to the track surface, so we're going to wait on him to toe off the track. Air's definitely getting better right now as the sun goes down. It was in the 90s earlier today. We had a nice breeze though, which actually it didn't feel too bad. So, but we did have some pretty good wind kick up. About an hour ago, we had a really strong wind blow through, tore up a bunch of awnings and stuff in the pits. But seems to have calmed down now, and getting ready for this qualifying session. So we'll see what happens. Get ready for more top fuel action. See, we got some alcohol cars in the lanes, and then we'll go to TE, top eliminator. The first session earlier today, Jake Morton was your #1 qualifier in top alcohol with a 265. Billy Morris was #1 in top eliminator with a 303. And then Daniel King was your #1 qualifier in fast fours, and Derek Balkunis was top qualifier in pro mod. We had the pro car gambler. Tommy Zavala took the win over Charlie Johnson in the final. Charlie turned it red. Tommy Zavala took the win in the Friday Pro Gambler. So you are watching the National Sandring News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. Thank all the fine folks that come on board with our coverage this weekend. Big thank you to Good Vibrations Motorsports, of course, as well as Southern California OTR Recycling. Greg Tunget and the crew there. As well as the fine folks at SCSDA and Rialto Trophy. Todd and Tricia King put this awesome banner together for us. All of these great folks that make this coverage happen. Here we go, Dennis Price. Dennis with some excessive wheel speed there and take the belt off, so we'll take the data and come back tomorrow for tomorrow night's qualifying sessions during the Saturday Night Thunder Show. So Matthew Ludlow, currently your #1 qualifier in top fuel with a 2:23 personal best for the Coldwater Kid team. Huge shout out to those folks. I believe the Pat Norris Racing top fueler with Marcus Norris just pulled up in the lane, so they should be up next to round out this session of top fuel. Well, we want to thank our friends at Good Vibrations Motorsports, presenting sponsor of the National Sandring News live stream this weekend from the SCSDA Hammer Down Nationals at Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California. flag's blowing pretty much directly across the track down there. Pretty steady crosswind at the finish line down there. But beautiful evening here in Southern California. We're at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California for the Southern California Sand Drag Association Hammer Down Nationals. So we're going to finish top fuel off, then we'll go to top alcohol, top eliminator, fast fours, and pro mod to finish out the evening. I'll give a big shout out to all the viewers checking in tonight. So we watched some 300-foot sand drag racing action here in Southern California. Top eliminator cars are rolling into the lanes. They'll be up after top alcohol. It's October 22nd through 24th, I believe those are the dates. We'll be in Avenal, California for the Avenal Sand Drags Fall Nationals. Friday through Sunday event. Big shout out to all of our folks there at Avenal Sand Drags that make the coverage possible. So yeah, we'll be out there towards the end of October for that one. That'll be our next race. But we'll be here all weekend, this weekend, from the SCSDA Hammer Down Nationals. See Mark Wetmore pulling into the lanes with his blown altered over there. He'll be up at top eliminator here pretty soon. So. Also, I see Chris Loffer and the Sand Hater coming around the corner for fast fours. He'll be up here in a little bit. Pretty nice view of the mountains around the track there as the sun sets.
Trying some stuff.
It's pink.
Even though this is... You never know.
That's right. Never know.
We just need some more races. And more money.
Big congratulations to the Coldwater Kid Crew, Crew Chief John Allman and Charlie Starnes. These guys, they put down quite a run.
Big smiles here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. 2:23. Awesome run for the Coldwater Kid team. Very cool. So next up will be Marcus North. Alright, tractors are coming back. We're getting close to some action here. So you're watching the National Sand Drag News live stream presented by Good Vibration Motorsports at the SCSDA Hammer Down Nationals, San Jacinto, California. There's some 300-foot sand drag racing. it's going to be Marcus Norris in the Pat Norris Racing Worldwide Insurance Services Top Fueler. Give a big shout out to our Hawaiian friend, Mr. Junior Alamut in the house. Glad to see Junior's dedication. He booked his flight yesterday afternoon, made it out here, made the long journey from Hawaii, come out and spectate the sand drags. Good stuff. So here we go with top fuel. So 223 is the number to take over the top qualifying spot. Matthew Ludlow and the Coldwater Kid team. Marcus Norris, they set their personal best at the last race here, so they're very capable of doing that. So we'll see what they can do. Ready for Marcus Norris. First pass of the weekend for the Pat Norris Racing team. Top field first qualifier of the weekend. Spinning it over, clearing the fuel out of the cylinders, and they'll be ready to fire it here in just a second. Not sure what happened there for Marcus Norris. Car shut off early there, about 60 foot out, so not sure what happened there, but Marcus and the whole team, they'll regroup and they'll be back for tomorrow night's session, I should say. We have 2 qualifiers for tomorrow for top fuel during the Saturday Night Thunder show. So your number 1 qualifier after the first session will be Matthew Ludlow in the Coldwater Kid Top Fueler with a 2:23 personal best time. Well, it looked like it hooked good. We'll have to see what the 60-foot number is here later on Norris's deal. So it looked like they were on a pass, but unfortunately something broke or broke the floor belt or something of that nature. So we're getting ready for tap alcohol qualifying session number 2. So here comes Derek Balkunis in the Larry Minor Motorsports Jeep. He'll be first out. So on the other side, on the far side of the track, it'll be Jake Morton in the Morton Racing Tap Alcohol Dragster. Jake's your current #1 qualifier with a 265 from earlier today. Scoreboards, I can't. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was gonna do it between the yeah. So it's gonna be Derek Balkunis and Jake Morton coming up next. Derek made 1 pass earlier and had a lot of wheel speed at the hit. 321, definitely not what they were looking for. So looks like the track's a lot better this time around, so we'll see what they can do. The track's definitely in good shape for this session tonight. So we'll see what they can do. Jake Morton, we know that car's capable of going into the 240 range. And Derek Balkunis has been close to the 260s. I know that's what they're trying to get out of it.
Glad to have you guys out here, of course, once again. Hammer down national, brought to you by Green Bucket Motorsports. Maximum Diesel here.
So, it sounds like we had a water truck go across the track down there and put some ruts in the track, so they're going to go down and clean that up real quick before we send the next pair. So you're watching the National Sand Drag News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. Earlier today we had some pro gambler bracket action, and Tommy Zavala took the win over Charlie Johnson in the final. Dennis Reich was the semifinalist out of that deal. Really good race. Tommy was on, had some good lights, some good runs all day. Charlie Johnson was on a mission, and then he happened to turn it red in the final. So Tommy Zavala was your winner in the pro gambler earlier today.
Lights, you know, lucky chances was fun.
We got the Northwest crew over here in the heckling section back here. How was that light first round, Chris?
He woke up.
The look summed that one up. Oh, we're having fun out here at the Sand Drags as always.
It's cocktail hour.
Yeah. As Sonny said, it's cocktail hour, that's for sure. So we're getting the track cleaned up and ready to go. Ruts to take out down there at the turnoff area. So for these cars going the speeds that they do, you definitely don't want any issues down there. So a big shout out to our friends at Good Vibrations Motorsports for all of their support. Bringing you the National Sand Drag News live stream this weekend. So we got the pro gambler winner from earlier today, Mr. Tommy Zavala.
How's it going?
So what do you think? You gonna double up on Sunday or what?
Well, I'm hoping for it. We're off to a good start, that's for sure.
Yeah, you were on it today. What, dialed about 395?
395. Ran at 395 with the 5 in the final.
Dead on the dial. That's awesome. Got by Charlie in the final. That's always a tough one.
It's always tough. Racing West also is tough. And I was able to get by him too.
There's a lot of good racers out there today in the Gambler, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Good job, Tommy. Anybody you want to say give a shout out to?
Well, everybody back home, back in Yuma. Hey guys.
That's right. That's right. So Tommy Zavala, your pro Gambler winner here today, Friday.
Hey Tom, did you ever get a hold of that S&S magazine?
So here we go. Top alcohol. You're coming back. Getting ready for more action here. So what do you think about this weekend, Larry? Gonna be a good weekend out here at the Sand Drags?
Well, I hope so. The track, you know, it takes a little bit for it to come around, but it's starting to come around right now. I think the weather's changing. It's a little cooler. It's supposed to be 5 or 6 degrees cooler tomorrow. Looks like we've got a good turnout with the people. It's just a great event to see everybody out here with their families doing what they enjoy the most.
It's awesome, isn't it, Larry? It's a great camaraderie around here, and
It just, you know, brings back so many memories to me. You know, it's just great. It's just great to have everybody out here.
it's good stuff. And your car's coming up next here in the left lane, so hopefully throw down a good run.
Hope we get a hold of the track. We need to run a good number and put a smile on everybody's face.
Absolutely, absolutely. Larry Miner Motorsports. We'll see his ride up here in just a second as we get ready for top alcohol qualifying session number here. Out here to the Soboba Casino, San Jacinto, California. The Hemet, San Jacinto Valley. Larry out there lining his driver up. Big shout out to Larry Miner for all he does for Sand Drags out here in Southern California. Legend, big time legend in the sport of drag racing, sand drags, and even in off-road races. Definitely honored to have Larry out here. And here we go. Top alcohol, motor to start. Jake Morton, far lane, Derek Belkunis in the near lane. That was quite a ride for Derek Belkunis there in the Larry Miner Motorsports Jeep. Yeah, we were getting pelted with rocks there when that all went down. Derek, he came up on the bar and the car went hard to the right, and he got over by the cones, and the car drifted back to the left. And fortunately, he was able to save it. Jake Morton on the other side went 261. So Morton improved by 0.04 of a second on his earlier pass. Yeah, that was definitely a wow moment, guys. That was quite a ride. It's the Adamson crew heading across the track. See Justin out here tomorrow in the Ray Tape Jeep. Wow. That was quite a ride. You could see the tracks. It looked like the car left straight. It just I guess it wasn't up on the bar. It just made a hard right turn, as you can tell. Went right to the center. So quite a ride. They may be back here in a little while for Pro Mod, their Pro Mod run. They double enter that car in Top Alcohol Pro Mod, so they may be back in a little bit. They try a little different tune up on the next time around. We'll see. Well, here comes Jim Hammond in the April's Dream Top Alcohol Dragster. Jim ran a 283 earlier. He had a little traction issue there at the hit, and was in deep too, so we'll see what the track being a little better tonight, what he can put down. We know Jim's capable of running it deep into the 240 zone, so see if he can take over the top spot. 261 is the number to beat to take the top qualifying position. Jim Hammond goes down through there. Seemed like he had a little wheel speed, quite a bit of wheel speed at the hit, but it hooked up and trucked good at the other end. Couldn't quite hear the number, but I see Dan texting it to me right now. So we'll see what the number was there. Unfortunately, we do have the scoreboards down there, but they are not hooked up at the moment. So we are going to do this the old-fashioned way. .265 is the number for Jim Hammond. 265 at 139. So he's 0.04 behind Jake Morton's run. So 265 is the number for Jim Hammond in the April's Dream Team. Hey, guess who's up next? It's going to be Pedro Villa in his brand new Express Top Alcohol Dragster.
What's up, bro?
Pedro had an incident, I believe it was at this race last year, and destroyed the old car, and they took their time and built this beautiful car. The new Express Top Alcohol Dragster. Getting ready to run right here. Take a look at this car. It is a beautiful car. The Express, Pedro Villa. So get ready to start it up. Pedro and the team getting ready to go. This was the top fuel record holding car of Scott Lipples. This is the chassis. Pedro bought the bare chassis with the body panels and stuff and put his retrofitted his motor and drive chain to the car. And here he goes, ready for his first hit in the brand new The Express Top Alcohol Dragster. Jerry and the crew out there getting ready to fire it up. Beautiful car. They did a very nice job on the graphics on this ride. Wait for the track to clear and we'll get ready for Pedro Villa, the return of Pedro Villa, Villa Express. So here's the game plan, folks. After this car, we're going to go off the live stream for about 5 minutes, and we'll come back with Top Eliminator, Fast Fours, and Pro Mod. There's about 14 or 15 Top Eliminator cars, 4 or 5 Fast Fours, and about 3 or 4 Pro Mods. So we'll after this pair, we're going to go off for a few minutes, and we'll come back for the rest. So the Villa team having some issues here. Getting the Express started up. Like I said, this is a brand new car to this team. So they're gonna have some learning, a little bit of a learning curve here. But they'll get it going here eventually. Yeah, I would have to agree with the assessment that we're definitely not getting fuel. I don't know if we got a fuel pump issue or what exactly is going on here. So a good first pass on the new ride for Pedro Villa. Like the car left hard and we took it easy down track. So Pedro will be back tomorrow night and we'll see what the Villa Express can do this weekend. So, all right guys, you've been watching the National Sanjay News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. We'll be back in about 5 minutes for top eliminator qualifying. Thanks guys.